Hey guys, this is Mr. A Crizzy here, and today I'm gonna be doing a movie review, and today it's on a Disney Plus movie from 2021, and that is Flora and Ulysses. Yeah, there you go. I pronounced it right. Flora and Ulysses. God. Okay, so the plot of this movie is where you got this little girl named Flora who's always interested and loves reading comic books about superheroes. And then one day she finds this squirrel, this squirrel, and she decides to name it like Ulysses, like it was named after like a shoe brand. And so, but then of course in the movie, like when Flora and Ulysses, when they go to this like little diner of some sort, like Ulysses just basically like causes havoc in the diner. And so Rita the waitress, who's played by like Kate Bucci, like the actress from DuckTales, and Unikitty as Dr. Fox. Like she basically reports this to the animal control and to the news as well, in order to capture Ulysses, and in hopes of not spreading rabies to everywhere else. And so, but then of course, Ulysses, it basically also becomes like a superhero, like a squirrel superhero. And so Flora and Ulysses both, like Flora has to do whatever she can to protect Ulysses from like from being captured. And so, yeah. All right, guys. So that's pretty much the plot of this movie. Now, I actually watched this movie on Disney Plus when it first came out last night. Like, I actually watched it after I went to Olive Garden with social group. Like, I actually went and watched this movie on Disney Plus last night after my social group dinner at Olive Garden. And so, for what it is, I didn't really like this movie. Yeah, that's right, I said it. I did not like this movie at all. Like, and of course, like I said in my Artemis Fowl review, there are some reasons why I didn't like Flora and Ulysses. It's just, well, I know this was based on a book novel, of course, just like kind of similar to Artemis Fowl, but this one is something different. Because Flora and Ulysses is basically like a little family comedy superhero film. But the way they shot this movie, like the filming, like the way the color texture looks, or like the way they shot it, it kind of felt like a Disney Plus original. It kind of felt like a Disney Channel original movie, like kind of like the similar way of how they shot the movie Magic Camp, that came out last year. Magic Camp, in which I enjoyed Magic Camp a lot more than this. And plus there is some humor in this movie that gets a little stupid, of course, like some banging, of course, like, and it does get pretty stupid. And of course the CG design of Ulysses, like it's, I mean, it's kind of lame in my opinion. And that's what I think of this movie. This movie was lame and boring in my opinion. Didn't like it. Oh yeah, and plus the acting in this movie, like I mean the acting's kind of, it wasn't great, but the little girl who played Flora in this movie, she wasn't too bad in this movie. I'll give that credit. I give credit. But oh yeah, and of course Kate Bucci as the waitress, like Rita the waitress, like she probably wasn't that good in this movie. Oh, and Ben Schwartz. Ben Schwartz is actually in this movie. Ben Schwartz, like who is also Sonic from last year, Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, Ben Schwartz was pretty weak in this movie. It's not one of his best performances at all. Oh yeah, and plus I think I just realized that after I watched this movie, when I was doing research on it, like some of the actors who were in this movie were actually involved in the DuckTales reboot, like DuckTales, like Ben Schwartz, and yeah, like Ben Schwartz was on DuckTales. But overall, Flora and Ulysses was not that good of a movie. It was lame and boring. I did not enjoy it at all. So so I'm gonna give Flora and Ulysses 2 stars out of 5. I'll just give this movie 2 stars out of 5 because in my opinion, it wasn't as bad as Artemis Fowl. I think Artemis Fowl was worse. But if you like this movie, then that's fine with me. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for my movie review on Flora and Ulysses, and so that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.